In 1799, a Russian prince gave up his fortune to live in poverty in western PA mountains. A century later, the richest man in America came back and built himself Basilica in the very town that he grew up in. Today, Kaiko and I are going to explore Loretto PA and see how this town is today. Here's the tomb of Father Gallitzin. To this. You can't go in there, Kiko. Oh wow, look at this. It has a picture of him on there. What a great way to memorize. Kiko, I don't wanna. Oh, look at her. You can even see it says donated by Charles Schwab. Now, people are thinking Charles Schwab, like the bank or the broker, but different Charles Schwab, who was pretty much the head of Carnegie Steel at one point, founded Bethlehem Steel, and grew up in this very town. He even sang in the church choir, according to what I was reading. So once he made all his fortunes, he decided to come back to the very town that he grew up in and build up the church, build this basilica. This is such an amazing church, though. Father Gallitzin himself was extraordinary. He, like I said, started out as a Russian prince. Just think if Putin had a kid and decided he wanted him to be in the military life and do all these campaigns and, and then Putin's kid decided, hey, I'm gonna build a settlement in the middle of western Pennsylvania, and that's pretty much Father Gallitzin's life in a nutshell. Essentially, he started off in, typical royal settings, learning a lot. His dad was an ambassador for Russia and, what's Russia today, and sorry, Keiko's just being a menace. Stop snooping, Keiko. But anyways, he had actual military campaign, and when his military group disbanded, his parents wanted him to further his knowledge, which was a popular thing back in the time, and they sent him to America. And what he ended up doing was he started touring across America, started off in Baltimore, ended up going into the western PA mountains, and decided he wanted to build this out. And his father was furious and essentially said, if you decide to do this, I'm not giving you any of your inheritance. And Father Gallitzin didn't care. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna buy up all the land that he can currently with his money, which he bought a crazy amount of land, which today estimates to be over $4 million, and gave it out or sold it for pennies on the dollar. And yeah, what a legend. Loves people, wants to say hi. I'm doing I go around PA and do like history on the towns.
Wonderful.
And I'm talking about Father Gallitzin and how he essentially was a prince and just gave up all of his money and decided to start the start the mission here.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
you know, if you go to our website, we have a lot of history.
I have. That's.
Do you have it?
Well.
There's a QR code on the in the church.
Yeah, so just to think of how did they build that back in the day?
Right.
I can see now they would, and then for him to travel on horseback.
And in the snow too.
Yeah, I thought I don't even get El Tuna on a nice day.
Alright, and I don't know if you can see, I'll try to zoom in, but the organ that's up there was bought by Carnegie and donated. I think it was $5,000 at the time. I mean, what a legend. Just, you know, that's giving his whole life savings or whatever he had left and just giving it to the people is just outstanding. Wow, look at this pond. So we are on the hunt for Charles Schwab's tomb because he supposedly was buried in here. I don't think that's it. Oh, here's Michael McGuire. So a little story about Michael McGuire was the first here. He's the first to come out here and buy up land and try to start a settlement. And then Father Gallitzin decided to come out here and fell in love with the place. So he said, you know what? I am going to stay here. And thus, Loretto PA was born.
We didn't think about that. We were thinking about cemeteries, see if we can find. Did you come across any graves with Platt?
Did you see McGuire?
Yeah, I took a picture of that. Platt or Seymour, Seymore. Do a blog about it.
Okay, Seymour?
Yeah, because that's my family.
Okay, fair enough.
Mine too.
Yeah, hers
Somehow we may be related.
Huh.
Through the Seymour.
And you guys are just friends naturally?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Family sticks together, right? So, with that being said, let us try to find Schwab and then head to his mansion. As I was saying to the two ladies there, Schwab grew up here, grew up on poor man, and actually sang in the choir at the original church. And he decided once he made his fortune to come back to the town that he grew up in and build it out. He built the Basilica, which wasn't a basilica at the time, but John Paul II in, I believe, 1996 deemed it a basilica. And then he also built what we'll see soon is his mansion that turned into a garden, and it's apparently really beautiful. I'm actually excited. This might be it, guys. This might be it. And it even has, wow, I didn't even know this. It even has my favorite type of structures. You can see right there, Schwab. Wow. Come on, Kiko. I hope Schwab liked dogs, because Keiko really seems to like that. Wow, look at that. What a beautiful tribute. I mean, well deserved. He pulled out the Basilica, so well deserved. Alright, Keiko. We found it, and we found McGuire, found Schwab, found Gallitzin. Now, it is time to see Schwab's mansion. Keiko's favorite part is the dandelions. Told you. Sniffing the dandelions. Oh, there she goes. Told you her favorite thing was the dandelions. Yeah, you having fun? We are at the gardens of the Schwab estate. Now, as I said previously, Charles Schwab, again, not the broker, grew up in Loretto and became a steel titan in the industry, was higher up in the Carnegie steel, and decided with his millions to come back to Loretto and build out a mansion and some gardens. And he had millionaire, like probably one of the, if not the richest man at the time period. And during the stock market crash, he lost it all, and a lot of people did. And so afterwards, when he passed away, penniless, and right after his wife, they decided to turn his mansion into a monastery. Oh, look at that. Imagine having your wedding here. Wow, the grand staircase. Oh, and you can see the mansion right up there. Gates look locked though. Go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead. Wow. Oh, so pretty. Schwab knew how to do it right. This is amazing. He definitely went all out. They maintain it really well too. And there it is, the Schwab mansion. How gorgeous. I didn't look it up, but I wonder how much that cost. I wonder how much Schwab paid for that. I mean, the land itself, 150 grand back in the 1800s, was 150,000. What Gallitzin bought. So I can only imagine this is, I don't even know. It's gorgeous though here. Well, I think that wraps it up here. Loretto, though, wow, what a gorgeous place. Really breathtaking. The history of a Russian prince giving up his entire fortune to create land that people can refugee to a steel giant who built a mansion for this town home that he grew up in is just breathtaking.